So I'd say it's kind of a cross between acoustic pop and singer-songwriter. I definitely lean more towards acoustic pop. That's kind of the music I've always loved. Always been a massive pop fan since as far back as the Backstreet Boys when I was a kid. Like that's where it started. But I also pull from a lot of different genres in terms of EDM, like rock and roll, like even rock, country rock kind of. So like I pull from so many different influences that it all comes down to this acoustic pop singer-songwriter thing. I've been telling the story recently. I've been in London the past few months, and it was 2 a.m. I was sleeping, and I got a call from Brad and this guy Mark who was booking it, and they're like, "Guess where you're playing next week?" I'm like, "Well, where am I supposed to guess?" And I didn't know if it was gonna be opening for someone or if they got something. And he goes, "The White House," and I was like, again, it was 2 a.m. I'm like, "Am I hearing this right?" Like, and because I've always been a massive fan of like presidential history and U.S. history and kind of there's just the lore behind the White House for years. So to be part of this tradition, this goes back to 1878, and it's such a fun just a family fun way to celebrate Easter. So, and I get to play and do what I love most. Well, for my whole life I've been playing it. That's the easy answer. It goes back to when I was a kid. I got my first drum set. I used to always dance to whatever the pop radio was like. My parents have so many home videos of me back on my porch just dancing. But then I was actually visiting film schools in LA in my junior year in high school, and I think my parents just wanted a break from us, my sister and I, so they bought us Ed Sheeran tickets. And I didn't know Ed Sheeran, and this was when he was doing theaters, so he was still making it in America. And I downloaded his album, listened to it, went to the gig, and by like the third song in, I was like, that's what I want to do. Scrap the film school stuff. I want to do music for the rest of my life. So I started. By that point, I'd been playing guitar for a few years and started songwriting. But it was that night that was like, that's what I want to do for the rest of my life.